to happen in Nigeria, we must not tire but normalize the fact that democracy is a continuous work in progress. We must never again let our eyes off the ball. The signing of this Electoral Act Amendment Bill provides an opportunity for us to be part of the efforts to build a new Nigeria by voting credible leaders to power, because our votes will truly count in the next general election 2023. This is a step towards the conduct of credible elections, as the electoral umpire, the stakeholders, have a legal document to guide them. You don't hear as it get hot for inside the Kano waiting day today. How the Electoral Act Amendment fit bring a victory to our democracy. Now waiting with the torchlight for Kano waiting day today. We will coordinate this package. After this package coordination, now to introduce with correct guest resource, we go torchlight the matter we carry enter for Kano waiting day today. It's a coordinator society for patriotic leadership and unity for inside Nigeria, the Patriots, and him be the CEO of TimeBaseTvAfrica. All right, now who are they talk about? Now Abba Hamisu Sani nine don't tandagilibama to torchlight the matter we carry enter for Kano waiting day today. Correct guest Risto, say good afternoon to you and welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, our listeners, and you, baby nose, Sabi Noise.
Welcome to the show. All right, so now the latest angle of this, so make I announce I give the whole world, make them know angle. No wonder you can't just fresh. Only how many days? See as you
don't make me fly now. You know I can fly.
I know. Say you fit fly. Only how many days of marriage? See as you done. Succulent, fresh. Leave her. You see, this life woman good.
Enjoyment never high.
So you don't hear waiting we carry enter for kind of waiting day to day. It gets how the electoral amendment fit bring a victory to our democracy.
So actually, this is a very good development, and we have to say kudos to the present government under the leadership of Major General or President Muhammad Buhari. It's a good development, even though it has been a lingering issue. So now at last the bill is signed into an act. So we hope Nigerians will enjoy it and will make very good use of it, as it makes a lot of opportunities for Nigerians and even those in politics and those that are willing to participate in politics. I have seen how INEC adjusted their timetable based on the new act.
Okay, so now you let us know, say Gaskia, this amendment will bring a victory to our democracy and not a cause to our democracy.
If it is being followed strictly, you know, the issue of Nigeria is not the law, it's not the act, but the issue of implementation. We have a good constitution where it provides all the needfuls, but implementation, application is where the problem is. So we are celebrating as a step forward, but we want full implementation of such laws. We want Nigerians to use it. We as a civil society, as a media, we are going to try and see these laws are implemented. These acts are followed strictly by INEC, political parties, government, and even those politicians. Without being followed strictly, it's equal to nothing.
But from the look of things, you feel like say this electoral amendment act could they followed judiciously?
No, this question is something which is very common in Nigeria. No law is strictly being followed in Nigeria. So this one will not be an exception. And this is not the first time the Electoral Act is been amended. Initially from 1998 or 98, 99 down, we have laws made by edicts made by military administration, which establish PDP, APP, AD, and other political parties. But later, that law was amended in 2007. Even that 2007 amendment was not followed strictly. Then followed by another amendment. Now this is the last amendment. I doubt much if it will make any difference. It's the same people that are in politics, except new ones that are coming. We be strict to it, and we civil societies, we are trying to see things are followed strictly, but we are minority.
07001007 and 1007. And for the area you go choose your mandibles for the matter 0700 107 107. As it take the bill go wage with conscience with this bedulation by Ruga Dio. Now in the bedu we go to heat your domotin this so next. How are the signing of the electoral amendment go take make the people of Nigeria be part of effort to build the country?
Building the country is all about patriotism. If Nigerians are taught how to be patriotic, definitely they will build the country based on patriotism, based on goodwill, based on sportsmanship. So this electoral act, in terms of the issue of patriotism and the issue of building the nation, it will not add any value except the laws or the act is being implemented properly. Like where political parties should do primary elections properly, should do it.
Okay.
To me, I think the Electoral Act will still persist and insist on the issue of direct primaries. Okay. Where political parties, there should be an internal democracy inside the political parties. That is the beginning. But when you allow the political parties in the hand of few, it's only few that can determine and decide who is going where and how. So that one will not augur well for us. Now we are talking of delegates primary election, where delegates will be the one to choose the candidates in political parties. So definitely that one we have been seeing money will change hand, and those in government, particularly governors, will manipulate the process.
Okay, now so indirectly you they let us say they know say this signing of the electoral amendment act, you know, go fit make Nigeria they get credible elections.
It will do if the act is used as it is being. It's not the issue of the act. Our constitution is very clear on every issue. We have rule of law. If, for goodness sake, if Nigerian leaders cannot be stick to rule of law, what is Constitutional Amendment Act? Or what is Electoral Act? It means just for us to celebrate and just say, okay, Buhari did this, they clap for him. Then after the clapping, what will happen? So let political parties, let INEC as electoral umpire be strict to these electoral laws. Let whoever violate this law be sanctioned. I didn't see any sanction where perpetrators or those violate the act will be dealt with. Maybe I didn't read the act very well, but I'll still dig, and I know you did. So is there any sanction or
that one a topic for another time, and of course that one a correct lawyer will carry on we go come touchlight
better
that one you whether listen at 07001007 1007 for there we go touchlight your yarning for the matter 0700 107 and 107 now 100.7 correct FM. Good afternoon to you. Your name and where you they call us from? All right, so Mike from Pompeii, welcome to the show. As the chook your mandibles for the matter, make you day civil. Good afternoon, welcome. Okay. All right, thank you very much. As you take through your mandibles for the matter, correct guest resource. You don't hear as this caller take drop in Yanni's put for ground from where waiting in the let us know now. Say you see, even with this electoral amendment, we they don't sign now. So corruption still dey, so they don't dey discourage not to even go dey vote again. Wetin you get to tell am?
So, Mr. Mike, I have to plead with you. This is Nigeria. We need some Nigerians that can fix it. Avoiding election is not the answer. Please, I'm pleading with you as a good Nigerian. Endeavor through. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step.
Yes, so we sabi say you dey feel am wella that na why we correct complete 100.7 correct FM, and I be the station where you dey on top. So your correct baby knows the Sabinos still tanda gidiba with Abba Hamisu Sani with the torchlight the matter we carry enter for Kano waiting day today. Alright, waiting with the torchlight. Now say how the Electoral Act amendment go fit bring a victory to our democracy. That waiting way with the torchlight for Kano waiting day today. Now correct guest listos. You don't follow confirm and say you see this electoral amendment na very beautiful one. In fact, Nigeria we get beautiful laws. The only problem we will get now say we need to follow these laws them judiciously. Now who will go blame for that?
For the implementation, the government in power. Because it's the government that should follow the rules, regulations, so that it will impose it on citizens. So it's the fault of the government at all levels.
The fault of the government at all levels, both federal government, state government, local government.
From the top to the bottom.
From top to the bottom. It's all right.
The elites. They are the ones that have the means to do politicking. Even though the younger generation can benefit from it. But to be frank, this elite dominated the political space. It is now that we are trying to push. But no matter how you push, if someone, a youth, won't contest for the office of the presidency, it's not an easy task to acquire the money that you do all the political processes and the politicking. Even the Buhari, who is an old school, an old man, during his first and second contest, he find it very difficult to penetrate due to financial issue. But when these governors, the ones that control the Valium van, entered into the system, so he traveled to all part of the Nigeria on the flat of gold, on their chartered flights, on their private jets. So how do you expect a young Nigerian to get that money? Just young Nigerians can just start, but it's not easy.
Alright, so as you take the hot for here, this one talk say in name and Majid. He say on top of this matter, correct baby news, the Sabinos, and a very nice one. And I like the way your guests they analyze this Electoral Amendment Act. Now very good one. Our problem is if it will be followed judiciously. May Almighty Allah help us in this country. You want to drop your own 0700-1007-1007. This one now we own 100.7 correct FM the correctest dial where you day on top. So I go to confirm and say 15 minutes for the PM aside. We still did the lungo of Kano waiting day. Alright, waiting. We see the torchlight for Kano waiting day. Now how the Electoral Act amendment fit bring a victory to democracy. That waiting way with the torchlight for Kano waiting day today. Now correct guest restos. You know the Nigerians plenty of them don't come out and then they happy as Oga President don't finally sign the Electoral Amendment Act. You feel say this signing it come right or time, or Oga President suppose don't sign them since before now?
We say it's a good effort, that is something good, but it's something that we have been expecting for quite a long time, because this bill was sent to the president quite long ago, when at that time people were agitating for direct primaries. At that time the governors tried to insist and convince the president that the election, the internal party election should be to delegates. So it comes at a time where people need it, but it should have been signed since.
100.7 correct FM. Good afternoon to you. Your name and where you the call us from. No saying about be from Gizzard as I just say hear your voice. Now welcome to the show. May you day civil as they draw pay your own earnings for the matter. All right, so thank you very much as you take your mandibles for the matter indirectly in the talk within you just say son put for ground. Before we take that one up, they ask you same as you take concern at this matter now, waiting be your advice to Nigerians as the electoral amendment don't they
enjoy the benefit of this act. So youth should come in mass, enter into different political parties, register with different political parties, not necessarily these two mega parties, PDP and APC. There should be an option. Let them join different political parties, enjoy the Electoral Act, let them participate. It's not the first time that you participate that you can win. Start, because this is the right time to start, because we have seen how these old people, with due respect, manipulated this country. So it's our time. We are the major voters, youth and women. Women, when you say youth, I don't even need to separate. There is youth among women, there is youth among men, among all genders. So let us come in mass to join political parties. We want to see more youth contesting for governorship in Kano State. We want to see more youth contesting for governorship in all 19 other states. We want to see more youth contesting for governorship in all 36 states in the Federation. We want to see more youth contesting for the presidential office all over the country, so that we can push these our grandfathers and fathers from their offices, because we are digital. This all need digital brain, the brain that can change the economy. We are seeing how youth are changing the economy. Now we are not talking of oil. See how this leadership put us into hardship just because of corruption. I call it corruption. It's corruption that make all those authorities concerned not to do their work, and the contaminated oil is imported into the country. Now we are suffering for almost a month unnecessarily. Why? So now we are celebrating Electoral Act. Our attention is diverted from the hardship now to the Electoral Act, which will be just kept in paper.
All right, so 07001007 you really emphasize on the youth when I ask you youth participation. As I take ask you advice to Nigerians, you say it must not be the two big political parties when we get for Nigeria. If it be any other party, but it gets waiting one former governor of Kano State, Sonche put for grand now, we be Senator Shekaro. In talk say all the political parties for Nigeria, all of them now one and the same. Why must it not be these two big party that it has to be maybe any other party, any other political party?
I'm very sure the reason of Senator Shekaro saying these political parties are the same thing. If you go through their constitution, you see the constitution is just copy and paste. Only minor changes in their constitution. And it's the same people that are swapping from one party to another whenever the interest clashes. Leadership, when Jonathan was the president, Jonathan was not in the good mood with this and that, so the shift come. The same people, the same Amechi, the same Lamido, the same Concourse, all the same. They are all PDP. They shift to APC. The same people, they come and win the election. And they even neglected those started with the Buhari and the MPP, because they are very powerful. No doubt about it. But for us to enjoy it is optimal and maximum benefit is for us to be willing to act on the rule of law. Rule of law. Rule of law.
All right, correct, Gesiristos. Thank you so very much. As you take control, your mandibles for the matter. Correct, and go. We will not hold you too much now. Go and enjoy your new home.
My honeymoon.